Hello, internet viewers. It's Raph here at Raph's Garage with my W140 with the hood up. Oh no, nothing really wrong. Everything is fine. But I went on a long trip a few months ago in November, and when I came back, when I would start the car, it would like stumble. It wasn't perfect. And of course, you know, panic set in, coils, ignition wires, fuel pump, fuel injectors leaking, things like that were right away what came to mind. But then I thought about it and I said, well, you know, an engine in order to run needs three things. It needs fuel, air, spark. What about the air? I have an app on my phone that reminds me when to change the air filter. It's been screaming to change the air filter probably for years now. I keep ignoring it. I changed it, you know, a long time ago, and I just sort of forgot about it. So what I did is I opened up this box and I took out the air filter, and it was covered in leaves and it was all awful. And I shook it out, I put it back, and that stumbling thing went away. So it was the air filter. So I ordered one. It came a few weeks ago. I finally have a moment to put it. So I'm just going to show you quickly. This is just a short video on how to change this air filter and why it's important. Because probably also my fuel economy, I mean, it's never great, but it's worse than it's been. So that's probably affected it, but not by much. You know, like there's the performance fuel filter or air filters and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're never going to notice the like 1 or 2 horsepower that you get out of that. But anyway, so here we go. So there are 6 clips all the way around. Here's an image of the clip. See, it's like that, and you pull it up and it pops up, and then you just move the little metal bit out of the way. So there's 6 of them all the way around. One of mine is actually missing the metal thing. That's fine. There's a bad one. There's a bad clip that's hard to get at over here in between these 2 things. You'll figure it out. You'll get at it. And then there we go, the one at the back. Okay, so they're all my little metal things are clear. And then there's like a 7th clip, and that one is on top here. It's this, and you just pull up, and there we go, it's undone. Now this thing here, good to note, this is the mass airflow sensor for the computers. It tells how much air is going in, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to break that. We don't want to damage it. So just be careful with it. I don't know, you know, don't yank on this wire or something. So anyways, now they're up. They're all done. So we can now push this thing. There we go. And that is what the air filter looks like. And so let's pull out the old one. There we go. I'm doing this all one-handed. I don't have my little camera stand. There we go. Out. And so that is a dirty, yucky air filter. You see how dirty it is, and it's actually full of stuff. So even me shaking it out earlier did not do much. There's a dead moth and dead bugs in here. So let's pull out the dead moth by moth. If you have compressed air, you can shoot the compressed air in there, stuff like that. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna put the new air filter in. People put a lot of focus on this thing as if it's like the most important thing, the air, blah, 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 blah. But it's just it's not that important. The filter makes sure that no dust and stuff gets into your combustion chamber. But it's not, you know, this isn't, you're not doing precise super duper chemistry here. It just is gulping in air, burns the oxygen. That's about it. All those things are just, you know, like K&N Filters has run a mass marketing campaign on telling you that you can gain so much horsepower from, you know, their filters that let in more air. That's kind of nonsense, I think. Anyways, and a lot of the, you know, the effect that people report is just kind of in your head. Oh, it feels more like, you know, you're gaining 1 or 2 horsepower, maybe. And I think if you read the science behind it, they're all kind of crappy. So anyway, so this is a super cheapo depot Amazon air filter for like 12 bucks, maybe, I don't know. So it's horribly wrapped up. So I'm just going to pause the camera for a second and unwrap it and put it back in. Okay, there we go. I've unwrapped the new filter. Look how clean it is compared to the new one here. Can you spot the difference? Yeah, so I really needed to change that filter. So yeah, I mean, I'm saying the performance filters are a ripoff, but your filter still needs to let air through. And mine just simply wasn't. I'm going to, but note, mine wasn't, and the car ran fine. I mean, maybe the fuel economy was worse. So anyways, you slide that back in with the orange, or whatever color, the rubber seal thing, on top, facing up, and the fins, so these things going down. So you're gonna put your filter in like this into the box. And then we just put everything back and make sure it's all fits together and clip the clips so they close like this. So what you're going to want to do is metal thing hooks over and press down, and there you go. And then these ones over here, there's the ones on the side here in between here, they're upside down of this one, but you can just see what happens. You put the clip in and clip it. You can take this panel off because it's going to make it easier. I'm not going to. My thin fingers, I'll just scratch them up. That's what it is to work on your own car. There we go. Clip, clip. The one on top, clip. And don't forget the one at the very back. Clip. And job well done. Well, there you go. New air filter. I bet you I've got like 2 more horsepower. Oh, wow. It's going to be amazing. And that's it. So keep driving. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. And let's keep these old girls running because they're a special car. Okay, bye.